Set.
I created Youth Ecological Restoration about 15 years ago, and my vision was to get youth out into nature to build healthy relationships with the natural world.
Okay.
I just let nature guide the process, and whatever is going on is the teaching for that day.
That's a cutthroat trout because they have the slash under the jaw. They're quite heavily spotted. A rainbow trout would be not spotted.
It's calm. You can sit out there and look at things, and you can be peaceful, and it helps you with a lot of stuff.
It's like ecotherapy. It helps calm the kids down, it improves their sense of well-being. They get to step out of the school and their family life, and it's just them being immersed in the natural world. One of the favorite places where the youth go is up to Oyster River. It's a very strong salmon enhancement program that they have. It's actually one of the best in the province of British Columbia. So there's an intergenerational aspect and mentoring that occurs.
I never realized there are so many nice people in this community. I'm so used to seeing the same people every single day that it's nice to meet new people.
Mars takes injured animals and brings them here, and they rehabilitate them so that maybe one day they can go back into the wild and live their normal bird life. I've learned that I like animals way more than I thought I did, and it's been very fun.
Just go ahead.
The Comox estuary is an incredibly diverse place. In the springtime at low tides, we count herons and eagles there. The youth learn about scientific data collection and behavioral observations.
Herons too.
For completion of phase 1 of the program, the youth do a presentation for a community group, and I allow them to choose where they're most comfortable.
Wearing chest waders.
Thank you very much. You guys?
When I first came to the program, I was really scared. Honestly, I was like terrified of being near any animals, but this past couple weeks I've been growing closer to Wendy and the animals and learning more. I want to do this program because I thought it would be fun, and I get to do things I couldn't do otherwise.
There's a phase 2 of the program, and with phase 1, I'll let any youth start doing the program. With phase 2, they have to show a certain level of responsibility. There's 2 youth that work together with a biologist and myself, learning advanced ecological inventories, scientific data collection, and communication skills.
So it's going to be just about a fifth of the way from that corner point to that.
I really admire nature. And I like being outside a lot. Like, it's nice and quiet, and like you can hear like a branch crack, and like the sound of birds is really calming too.
I just do it because it's a fun thing to do, and there's a lot of perks that come with it. It's really good job experience because I would really want to get a job in something like just nature and animals and stuff like that.
For completion of phase 2, the youth lead a public tour. They do it together. We spend a whole day preparing for the tour, and then on the final day they give the tour.
A whole ton of black speckles all over.
They find their voice. It's like their personalities come out, and it's incredible to watch their transformation from being quiet and nervous to just being really strong and confident in themselves.
And oxygen, salmon can suffocate.
I'm out here because I'm interested in science and marine biology and the ecosystem. It's just a lot more interesting and fascinating than being stuck at home or stuck in a classroom.
In the fall, one of my favorite things to do with the youth is put them in a pair of chest waders and hike up a creek with them looking for spawning salmon.
I've just learned a whole bunch about fish and trees and just how everything ties together in nature.
Have been doing wooded lakes for a long time.
Always talked about on the news and all over the internet as global warming and everything, and it's really nice to help out the environment, keep it going, and
I've always loved to go out into the wilderness and watch animals and just stay out there with them. And it's always very nice to just be in a peaceful place.
Hey, my name's Nick. I chose this program because I wanted to be outdoors. I wanted to be trying new things, stuff I hadn't thought about doing before, and I definitely got that out of it so far.
We're really fortunate here in the Comox Valley, and we still have streams where salmon are coming back to spawn in their natural habitat, and it's critical that we protect these wild spaces for them.
I would recommend this program to anybody. And you'll just feel much better about yourself, like personally.
This program has definitely increased my connection to nature by a lot because I'm actually in nature.
You're actually there in the moment, learning about what you're seeing and feeling.
In school, we have salmon in our fish tanks, but out here, we get to actually see them more, we get to catch them, and we get to have a lot more fun.
It's a lot more hands-on, there's a lot more freedom, kind of catered a bit more to you as a person instead of a whole demographic of 30 kids.
As I've been observing people in general, they've become more antisocial as they don't really need to leave the house at all. But if you take a moment to watch nature, you'll begin to understand it better, I think.
When I'm outside with nature and stuff like that, I'm interacting and helping out and how to take care of that and how to help with that. And that kind of stuff is what I'm kind of learning how to do right now.
I like doing things that other people are doing around me because it feels like I'm contributing to something that will lead to a bigger thing in the future.
Jack and you. Yeah, I mean, because this is all part of learning how we're documenting the cedar growth here.